screw it, we'll do it live. So, we're watching Harry Potter over there, and I asked Ashley if we had any cookies, and she said no, and so I paused it and I said, I'm gonna make cookies, and then she said, no, I'll make them, you do the dishes. And here we are. Ashley's making cookies to my right, and I am washing dishes to my... And I thought we would hang out while we did it, because that's what I always do. If it's buffering, I don't know. If you can't hear me, put it in the comments, and we'll figure it out. Hello, Brenda. Hey, look, does this look like a Polish name to you?
I can't actually see it right now.
Oh, she doesn't have her glasses, but she's Polish. Someone called me Alex. I'm definitely not Alex. Someone said hi, Alex. Tammy, hello. John. Tammy again. Said hi to you.
Oh, hello. Hi.
TD. TD.
Oh, I think TD was on Instagram.
Okay. Yes, it's my husband's lineage. It is Polish. Hello from Oklahoma, says Sandy. Hello, and Cat Lady, and Dawn, and Crocus, and Randy. Hello, everybody. There we go. Christine is asking if a package came for you yet.
For me?
Yeah, I don't know. Does it say her name on the package? That's from Christine. I didn't check the P.O. box on Monday. I checked it on Sunday. I didn't check it on Monday because I went to the other post office on that day because I had to get a painting traded. So I just went to the one.
Is this going to be way too loud?
Tammy made... Who cares? It's going to get loud.
Well, not right now, but...
Just so if you hear the stuff, you can't hear me. Sorry. I'll try to talk louder. Baking at night is the way to go in the summer, says Smurf M. But she lives in LA, so a little different than here. It wasn't hot today. It was pouring rain today. Today was my last run. Ran 15 kilometers. Now I'm done. Never have to run again. The dragonflies swarmed here yesterday. They were beautiful. Dragonfly Hills. Yeah, we got tons of dragonflies here too right now. Tons of them. I tried to film them, but they're really hard to catch on film. I think, was it my last vlog or is it this vlog coming up? I have a little small clip of a dragonfly. Actually, it's this vlog coming up. There's a dragonfly that it was on the road, and it for some reason was too tired to fly. I don't really know what makes it so they don't feel like flying, but he was on the road, so I picked him up, or her up, and chilled with him on my finger until he flew away. I was trying to Google some stuff to see if it needed like sugar water or something like that, and while I was doing that, it flew away. I was hoping to film it flying off my finger, but I was Googling. I have many different colors and they are wonderful. Nice. Mary says, Josh, how is your pee? Pretty sure they didn't mean to say that because they just retracted their message. Hey, how is your pee? Meredith loves dragonflies. Greetings from Oregon, from Denise. It's dry where I am in Tennessee. Send some rain here. My garden needs it. Our garden, if you follow Ashley on Instagram, you'll see a picture she just posted of some of the vegetables that she picked today for supper. So yeah. How's the shop coming along? slowly but surely, everything costs money, and where we can just spend it kind of on things that we don't necessarily need, like paying the mortgage and bills and sort of things like that. But I am still able to do work here and there in there, so it is coming along. Uh, I seen it. It looked good. Understood, says John. John Harshberger. Ready for the Oilers playoff run? Yeah. It's kind of weird how they're doing it this year. Makes sense why. But yeah, it's kind of funny how it's like so close to next season. But I mean, the NHL wants to make money, so it makes sense. What kind of cookies is Ashley making? She's making chocolate chip. I saw and commented on Ashley's Instagram photo. She's amazing, says Vera. Her message was hidden, probably because YouTube thinks it's spam.
Oh, thanks, Sarah.
I'm having to water my garden, just canned tomatoes this evening. What kind of... we haven't gotten any tomatoes. I don't really care because I don't like tomatoes, but we have, what, 5 tomato plants?
Yeah, we have no...
And we have 0 tomatoes.
We have flowers, but they're not, like, common tomatoes. Whatever that means.
Wendy will take a chocolate chip cookie. She's like,
Can you make a whole bunch for everyone?
How's my knee? My knee is perfectly fine. I ran today 15 kilometers, or maybe 15 point something kilometers, and no pain. I ran in the same shoes everyone criticized me for. I ran with a better running technique, and I've been stretching, so no pain. Ran good, and when I say criticize me, I know that they mean. What was I saying? What was I saying before that? I don't remember. Hi guys, Margie from Alex. I don't know. Make banana nut bread. It is the best. If it has no nuts in it, it's probably the best and has chocolate chips instead. I could go for that. Hey, men used to run with no shoes. That's what I was saying. My shoes are basically like no shoes, the ones that I decided, because I blew out my Vans, that like they have a mouth now, so they're hard to run in. It's ridiculous that I still have them actually because they're shredded. But I run with the trail runners, the Vibrams, and I freaking love them. And my time has improved so much. I have no fatigue. If I wanted to, I could keep running, but I don't want to because I don't like running. I was just doing it for the challenge.
Okay, it's gonna get a little loud.
Okay, it's gonna get loud momentarily. Ashley's gonna use the mixer here.
You can keep talking.
Hopefully you will still be able to hear me. Don't forget to like the video. That would be great if you liked the video. Hello, Leslie. There's the noise.
Not too loud.
My knee is okay, yeah. It's fine. Like, and that's why I did the crutches thing, so I could still run, but not harm my knee anymore. But yeah, it's fine. Like, there's no pain at all. I can run, like, well, I ran longer than I needed to today, but there was nothing there. Usually, or when I was first had the injury, it would hurt a little bit, even with the crutches or whatever, but now 0 pain. I could have run for much longer if I wanted to, and there wouldn't have been pain. So I think. Where's Hank? Hank is right there, waiting to get scraps. Hello, Bill. Thanks, Wendy. Blanche wanted to know where Hank was. Can you guys hear me okay with that? Nice. That's good. Does anyone have any topic suggestions or questions or what?
You have a baby skunk?
Oh yeah. Ashley said we could talk about our skunk. We have like a resident skunk that hopefully isn't out when Hank is out, because he will try to kill them and then he will get sprayed. But there's 2 baby skunks and a mama, I guess, out my window. Well, it's dark out. Well, it's almost dark out now. But yeah, we got some skunks. So that's kind of cool. I took a picture of them like a couple nights ago. Maybe I'll put it in an upcoming vlog or something. Or I don't know what I'll do exactly. We'll see. Hi Josh, should have said that first. Hello. I don't know what you said before that. What is your next painting going to be? The next painting, I think, is going to be a painting for my cousin, which is going to be a picture of Dolly Parton. I think that'll be it, but I'm not exactly sure. Do I know where their burrow is? I think it's just right in my forest and my trees, like right behind my fire pit, because that's where they're always hanging around. My daughter's college campus has skunks. They are not allowed to prop the doors open. We had a skunk get into our chicken house. It dug under the wall. Oh yeah? They can't get into our chicken house because people were concerned about predators being able to get into our coop from getting underneath. But I mean, if they can chew through wood, I guess they could possibly. But it's unlikely that they would be able to. But yeah, that's a bummer for you. My daughter, I had to delete my last message, typed it in French, sorry, I forgot to use English. Oh, okay. I don't know what you said. Sorry, this is Margie, originally here from Alex's show. Love you guys too. Oh, that's what she was saying, okay. Love Dolly Parton. Hi Josh, how's the running going? Finished it today. 15K.
You're saying you might keep doing it.
Ashley said that I said I might keep doing it, but that's a bold-faced lie.
No, you did say that.
I did say that I might continue doing it just for exercise, but the likelihood of me actually doing that now that I'm not obligated is slim.
I think you're pretty good.
We used to have 2 pet skunks when I was growing up. We desacked, of course. I asked about if there was any new news about the Rogers Center flooding. I was startled by an adolescent skunk last night. I don't know. There could have been. I didn't see the news about it. Are my knees okay? My knees are great. Yes. My knees are fine. I just changed my running technique. I ran better, and I also stretched. Doing stretches helped a lot. I didn't change my shoes, and I didn't change like my distances. I just kind of went random. Some people suggested maybe running shorter distances, starting off small, which I guess makes sense. Mostly, I would say. Also, proper running footwear probably would have been good for running on concrete, but nah, I was fine. I was fine. I mean, I look at it this way. There's people like in like third world countries that run in flip flops made out of tires and they're fine. So if I can run in Vans, that should be fine too. So
They're not fine though.
I am fine.
No, like how do you know that they're fine?
Oh, Ashley's asking how do I know that they're fine? Because they're the. Ashley just reminded me. And the reason why she knows is because she's the one who almost hit me. No, that's a joke. She's not the one who almost hit me. I was running across the road, and as I was running, I was like, it was like a turn, and they were turning onto the road that I was turning off of. And since there was a sign and a tree in the way, so they didn't see me, so they just went, and they stopped, and I stopped too, like a ninja, and then I kept running because they stopped and they saw me and they waved. They were like, you know, they did that thing like, oh shit, sorry, without actually saying any words. They're just like I almost killed you. Oh, thanks, Chanel. Love you, Ashley and Josh, native sister of the Navajo tribe. Thank you. There are two things you have made that I absolutely love: the elephant head and the tar pit coffee table. I also like your countertops in the kitchen. Well, thank you, Dragonfly Hill.
I need to take a piece of paper towel that might jump on.
That's good. They probably have been running all their life with improper footwear is my point. So they had to start somewhere. Just because they've been running all their life doesn't mean that that somehow that exempts their footwear from being proper or improper. My point is if they can do it, then so can I. I haven't been running all my life, but the thing is you got to start somewhere, and they didn't start with running with proper footwear. Is all I'm saying. But if I had proper footwear, I probably would have worn it. I just, or what?
We could find them.
Huh?
You have running shoes, but we couldn't find them.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
Mm-mm. No, I had hiking shoes,
Oh.
but not runners. Ashley thought I had. I don't have runners. I do have trail runners, the Vibrams, but some people were saying that they're not correct for running. I assume they probably meant for running the type of running that I'm doing, because they're trail runners, so I guess they're for running in the forest where it's soft and stuff. I tried my best to run only on soft ground, unless I had to like cross the road or whatever, depending on what my route was. But I ran in the grass as much as possible, and yeah, my knees are fine. I don't know, it worked out, but I do appreciate everyone's concern. You have to start running to Sonic. I don't know what that means. Sonic, like the restaurant? We don't have one of those here. Flip flaps? True, that's my theory. Be safe. Hi to your wife. Can't wait to see your carving for the staircase in your home.
I just wall.
Oh! That's not a carving, but yes. That'll be like a... I don't know what that's called. It'll be the opposite of a carving, I guess. It'll be like a sculpture. But yeah, I can't wait to see it either. Phil is trying to spam you guys for me, but his thing is held for review. It says, for pricing or ordering, email Josh at orderfromjosh@gmail.com. Thanks, Phil. Will you be working on Alex's edition? If he asks me to, which he has, then yes. Do the chickens forage in the garden when they are out?
They do, but they eat the worms and the slugs. They don't eat the plants.
Did you hear that? They eat the slugs and the worms. They barely ever eat the plants. I have seen them eat a couple times, but
Yeah.
I think they're too bitter or something.
Yeah, they mainly don't touch it.
They don't. They do eat the weeds though,
Yes, they do.
which is weird.
Yeah.
And it could be because the plants are higher.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It might be.
They didn't eat the peas though.
The deer.
Hello, Amy. Hello, Tristan. Hello, Chris. Hi, Josh and Ashley and everyone in the live. Do the chickens like to go back into the coop? I imagine you chasing them around.
No.
No, we don't chase them.
You can just call them.
I've had to chase them because I have a different relationship with them. I don't feed them every single day. Like Ashley feeds them every day, gives them, uh, cleans out their coop every day, checks the run every day, rakes the run every week, and I go in there in the evenings when Ashley's working and hold the sunflower seeds and I'll let it fall out of my hand so that their jackhammer heads will, their combs will hit my hand. I just think it's a hilarious feeling. But other than that, they don't mind me so much. Like, as in, they're not very afraid of me necessarily, but they are wary of me where they aren't of Ashley. So, when I've had to get them in myself, I've had to catch two of the birds in particular, but the other ones usually all go in on their own. When Ashley's trying to get them in, she just literally calls them. She says, "Come here, chickens!" And then they run, and it looks so hilarious. It looks like a raptor running because they have like no arms, but they got like shoulders, so they're like, and their head is like on a gimbal, so it stays straight, and they're just like, dude, I freaking love it. Hello, Barbie. Has the deer been back? Yeah, but not, they haven't, well, actually, a deer has been eating our pea tops. Pea tops? Deer's been chewing on our pea. So we have to figure out a way to keep it out. I guess we could shoot it if we really wanted to, but we're not about that. Yeah, we could.
Hey, yeah, I don't want to though.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I don't mind, like, as long as
We don't mind the deer anyways.
as long as they don't destroy the entire garden. Like right now they're just nibbling on the tops of a few of the plants. But I think Hank notices in time that he scares them off.
Yeah, did you guys hear that? Hank scares them off while they're trying to chew on stuff. Oh, that's glue. Deer sausage in the fall. I can hunt all year round because I don't need to get tags or anything because I'm native. Did the raspberries come back? They came back, but they aren't really flowering.
No, they're flowering. They're just not ready yet. It hasn't been very hot.
Yeah, and it hasn't been very hot. Lots of rain. But we do have the wild raspberries that are around have some berries on them, but that aren't in our patch. And we do have to take that at some point. What is the opinion of the name of the Seattle hockey team Kraken? Oh, I think it's super dope to have another hockey team, so I don't really care what their names are, because, like, most of the names are actually kind of stupid. We're just used to them. You know what I mean? Like, the Minnesota Wild, that's a dumb name. That sounds like a high school name, sports team name. But I'm used to it, so I'm like, oh, yeah, it makes sense. The Boston Bruins? What? Edmonton Oilers?
Oilers.
Like, Oilers, that's not even a word. Is it?
I don't know.
I guess it is a word.
People who oil things?
No, it would probably be like a spigot of some sort, an oiler on a machine, right?
Okay.
So I think all sports names are more or less kind of dumb. So having a new one that's also dumb just fits right in. I wish though that Quebec would get a hockey team again, and I wish that Vancouver would get a second hockey team. Because here in Alberta, we have two hockey teams. I think Newfoundland was thinking about getting a hockey team. That would be dope. But I don't know. The original 6 hockey teams are still around, and then we've had franchises pop up and then go away, like the Nordiques, the Nordiquois, and the Whalers. What else has disappeared? I'm sure there's been other ones, but there's been name changes as well, I guess. Scientists from the University of Chile, headed by this guy, genetically manipulated chickens so that they would grow up with legs like dinosaurs. Oh, really? That was in 2016. Say Quebec again. Well, I don't get it.
You said it the right one.
Quebec? Quebec! Bruin means bear in German. Yeah, that's why their logo thing is a bear, I guess. Yeah, I knew that. Hi Josh, I go to bed now. Alright,
Good night.
good night. The logo is pretty cool. Yeah, it's nice and simple. I like it. I dig it. Hello from Utah from Bonnie Yoshida. What? What? Well, the Kraken is not an NHL team, so no, it won't replace them. It'll just be an addition, right? Skunks eat mice for one. Oh, skunks will eat just about anything smaller than it, rodent-wise. They'll eat eggs. They'll eat chickens. They'll eat weasels sometimes. Or maybe all the time, I don't know. There's plenty of things that skunks eat. They'll eat vegetation as well. Canadian pronunciation of Quebec, a little different sounding. Well, you can say Quebec, you can say Quebec, you can say Quebec. I mean, I just throw the accent on there a little bit because it's a French word, right? So Quebec. I don't know. I guess it sounds kind of dumb because I don't have an accent on any other word.
That's how we hear it, though, right? That's how people say it.
Yeah, but people say Quebec
Okay.
and Quebec, right? Like people say it right
Quebec.
and wrong. And Quebec, right? You say Quebec, which is wrong. What's up with the flower painting?
The one downstairs that you're painting.
Oh, like when am I gonna finish it? I don't know when I'll finish it. Maybe tomorrow? Maybe not. About is another one I like to hear. So how do you guys say Quebec then? Like, because if you're saying it the way you say, you must definitely say it wrong if you think the way I'm saying it correctly sounds funny. But about or about or a boot. No one says a boot. That's a joke. That's like an exaggeration of the Canadian way. So if you want to hear about being said funny, sometimes like it'll come out the way that people think it's funny. But more so, it's people in central and eastern Canada who will say about, like about,
Like
out, and like shout. Like the way that he says it, it's freaking hilarious. Cause like I've always heard about those stereotypical ways of people saying that, but it's just I hadn't heard it said like that, like so obvious before until I heard him say it, and he says like Ontario
yeah.
instead of Ontario. He says Ontario, which I think is funny. Quebec. Okay, you guys say Quebec, so you guys say it like super, like. That's all. But but that's still correct in a way. French Canadian. You're French Canadian and you say Quebec. That doesn't make sense. You're lying to me. Why are steps called steps outside, but the same thing inside are called stairs? Yes. And also, why? So, I've been thinking about for a while, like, so the same thing with the steps versus stairs thing is when you have a carpet and a rug and a, what do you call those? A mat?
Runner?
And a runner. Why are there so many words for the same freaking thing? I get like the shape. I don't know. Carpet and a rug is the same thing. Just like a carpet just doesn't get moved, I guess. I don't know. Were you a Gene Kinski fan? I have no idea who that is, so probably not.
Player.
Linda says Quebec, just like you do. What can I say? I'm from Arkansas, or as people who try to read it, Arkansas.
Arkan.
That's how it's spelled, right? Like Arkansas. Say the word process. Oh, process versus process, and like again and again.
Who says process? Isn't it process?
Okay, so Carol is saying I would say Quebec. Are you saying Quebec or like you basically just spelling it? Uh, Dragonfly says Quebec. Yeah, a lot of people say Quebec. And this person says Crest says Quebec. And this other person also says Quebec. Quebec. Deers here in Indiana love to eat watermelons. They break them open with their hooves.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's cool.
That's interesting.
I say Quebec. I say Quebec. That's hilarious. They're like, where are you from? Quebec. Oh, our NHL team used to be the T-Birds. Ah, okay, I get it. That's stupid that they didn't just come back with the Thunderbirds then. Minnesota had two hockey teams, but one moved to Dallas, became the Dallas Stars. Oh, Matthew Fox is on here. Some of you know Matthew Fox as the guy who has 18 kids, is obsessed with dead goats. No, I think he has like 5 kids, but still, it's just a joke, I guess. I say Quebec too, says Allie. Carpet is nailed down, rug is loose.
Oh, why do you do this to me? Oops.
Quebec is how I always say it, says Tammy. I say Quebec or Quebec. Quebec? That's a weird. I got my Johnny Cash canvas stretch looking good, hanging in my den. Awesome. Messy Gypsy.
There's only 12 minutes left.
Oh, the accent she likes is French Canadian, not that she is French Canadian. I was like wondering how she would say it so wrong if she was French Canadian. It's like, huh? You say it weird. I'm French Canadian, and I say Quebec. Linda also says Quebec. Okay, I lost my Texas accent. I have the funniest tape of my sister and I with a thick accent, but grew out of it. So you're like, dang, y'all and Longhorns and Cowboys and horseshoes. Giddy up, y'all come back now. Big trucks and oil. Blue jeans, plaid shirts.
You're the same word.
And it's really freaking hot. Alright, God bless America. The accent is on the E. The accent is on the E.
For Quebec.
For Quebec. Quebec! Like I said, I'm AT, which is French Canadian. I say Quebec, not Quebec.
Quebec.
Like I said, I'm not Métis, and I still say it correctly, my friend Chris.
Quebec.
That's Alberta as much as Texas. Oh, we don't have longhorn. I almost said sheep. We do have longhorn sheep. We don't have longhorn cows. We got sheep instead. All right, cookies are in the oven. 1 batch. We have 2 batches of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So we have 24 cookies in all. I personally prefer for them to be cooled a little bit, so that's why I'm taking my sweet ass time washing these dishes here. Oh, I'm lagging? Oh, I'm sorry. I will eat some cookies. Dave said he will eat some cookies. Not enough for everyone here. Yeah, well, we aren't in school and you aren't my teacher, so I don't gotta share. Wasn't that messed up? How a teacher would be? Do you have enough for everyone?
Well,
Like parted. What do you mean? You can't share with someone who you're friends with because other kids didn't also bring their own? That's not fair at all. Excuse me. Like I remember when I would bring donuts to class. You have enough for everyone? Yeah, actually I do, you bastards. But I don't want to give it to everyone.
okay.
24 cookies split 213 ways. And I don't know if they would last. I guess they would last. Cookies, they got sugar in them. It's a good preservative. Hannah New says, hi Josh, just joined. Early morning here in the UK. Hope you and Ashley are well. We are well. Thank you for hoping that. Thank you for your support and viewership and everything. Hannah New, how old are you?
Pass me I don't think you're gonna ask for that. Pass me like a clean one. Like a
Okay.
big one.
How about I wash it and then I'll hand it to you? Yeah, I'll give you this one. Josh crumbled the donut and said, yes, enough for everyone.
Oh no, we don't have very much milk.
Oh, we don't. In Saskatchewan, we are taught so much about the world, like too much, but we're not taught anything about Saskatchewan in school. That's because Saskatchewan sucks, dude. They're like, you want to learn about Saskatchewan? Look out the window and you'll see the back of your head. It is so flat and boring here. Let's learn about everywhere else.
I've never been there. I would like to go there.
Find the flattest part of a farmer's field around here, and it's the same.
No?
There's like 8 trees in the whole province.
Probably not.
Do you hear how I said province? Province. That's Chris. He knows I'm joking. I'm serious, but I'm joking. Josh, does anyone remember the giant chocolate chip cookies they sold in the convenience stores? Yeah, they still do that. Hello from Red Deer. Hope you're both well. Red Deer? I've been there. Please say hi, Nathan, in the video. I'm a big fan. Nathan is sewed. Nathan is sued. Hello, Nathan. McQuaig. He laughed. See? He knows I was kidding. Emily Olson also laughed. Also, so did TD and Phil. And Mrs. Robertson didn't laugh, but said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. In northern Saskatchewan. That's because that is actually, those trees were planted by accident from people coming from places where trees grow, and like the seeds fell off the shoes as they were walking through.
Fell off the shoes?
Yeah, you know how you like pick up, you know how like you can't go to like the Galapagos with, you have to have new shoes or whatever, so that you don't accidentally plant invasive species from the shoe seeds. You ever heard of that?
No, I read about it.
Yeah, same thing in Saskatchewan. They're like, you know what? I really like this flat canvas we have here. Let's plant a lot of produce, have a lot of cows, and a lot of roads
We learned about a full sea cow.
made of gravel. What? Oh, guys, did you know there's sea cows? What are they actually called?
Something with a D, I don't remember.
It starts with a D, but just Google sea cow. They look freaking weird. David says, "Oh no, you didn't just diss Sask." No, I'm just. These are just facts. Back in the day, I worked at a bakery that made those cookies. The rule was if the cookie was broken, you could eat it. LL, imagine us broke ass people and how many were broken. Yeah, you're like, you take them out of the oven, you're like, ah, darn, now I have to make more. Hopefully those don't break. Emily's like, I didn't think I'd get a history lesson. Manatees. No.
No, they're different.
No, they're different than manatees. Are those also sea cows? They have like a blubbery mouth. It's like a suckerfish or like a almost like a sturgeon or something. Not like a sturgeon. It's like a vacuum face.
Yeah, and they eat the seagrass.
They eat the seagrass. Dugongs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Not manatees. Manatees kind of sort of look similar. They're
But
like
they are like
they're like a
us.
poop with a mouth. A gray poop. You know, like a floater. I didn't think that would make you laugh so hard. Probably because it's so absurd. uh, that's what we call manatees? What?
Maybe sea cows are called, manatees are called sea cows.
Oh, that's what they call sea cows. Or that's what they call manatees, sea cows. Okay, well these, I don't know, these are different. Maybe they're also called, I don't know, I guess.
Well, it was a post up from National Geographic and they put the sea cow up.
Yeah, National Geographic posted it on Instagram. Manatees have a blubbery face too. My daughter is one. My daughter got to feed one. My daughter is.
Is that how you can print it?
Oh, it is a species of manatee.
Oh.
Okay, that makes sense. Sea cows are extinct according to Wikipedia. Huh. Southeast Saskatchewan is flat till you get to, I can't. Pierce, Rock Perchy, Saskatchewan. Same thing with East End, Saskatchewan. Looks like Alberta Badlands. So it's like a desert? You guys have rattlesnakes there? Oh, they're a cousin of the manatee, apparently.
Do skunks eat snakes?
I don't know. Does anyone know if skunks eat snakes? Ashley wants to know. Matthew Fox says, I have charm manatees. I have manatee charms. The tails are different. In East End, Saskatchewan, rattlesnakes have been found. So they're not necessarily common, but they do live there. They do pop up, or what? Because if you go to Drumheller or wherever, they tell you like, hey man, you ever see any of them rattlers, you make sure that you hightail it out of there, okay? Don't flip over any rocks. You don't want to get bit nearby, okay? And there's also scorpions that are freaking clear, so you won't necessarily know what they are. They kind of look like a cut up piece of milk jug. I guess they're not like that color, but they're like yellow. The scorpions, you know? Well, they're yellow all over the place. And you can see like the inside of their body almost. You just have to flip over a rock, and usually there's some under there, especially if it's like a less traveled area, you know? The biggest T-Rex was found there. It was bigger than Sue, the T-Rex that was found in the Montana Badlands. Skunks eat snakes according to the internet. Skunks also eat scorpions and venomous spiders. Well, we don't have any venomous spiders in Alberta unless they are transported here on like bananas or something like that, but Amy is leaving. Said to stay fancy and take care.
Stay fancy.
Alright, good night. A manatee tail looks like a paddle, and a dugong tail looks like a dolphin tail. Yeah. Finally, an accent I could understand. Yule. Probably meant to say y'all. Or maybe nothing at all.
It's gonna be ready right away.
Okay, the cookies are going to be done right away. I'm going to actually change this water because it's kind of dirty. And then finish these up. Then we'll finish watching Harry Potter. We're on the second last movie. The Deathly Hallows Part 1. How much did you all learn from the U.S. in school growing up? My son in 6th grade was learning all about Canada when the shutdown happened. We were planning on going to Canada this summer. We learned quite a bit about the U.S. in elementary. In high school, it's more so about Europe and stuff. And in like random whatever, it'll be about like current events sort of thing. So, and then of course we learn about ourselves too. We just unfortunately don't learn about we learn about the atrocities that about slavery and shit when it comes to America, or the U.S., but we don't learn about our own slavery too much. Although now we do, and we did learn a little bit, sort of, about residential schools and stuff, but basically anything. But let's just say the general history and stuff we'll learn about different places. We had to learn the first, well, I guess all the presidents up until, I guess it would have been George Bush at the time, I guess. So we had to know all the presidents for certain classes, or not classes, but say a quiz or something like that. And also all the prime ministers, which I still don't know all the presidents or all the prime ministers. I know Sir John A. Macdonald was the first one, and George Washington was your guys' first one. Abraham Lincoln, of course, everyone knows him because he had a keen sense of style. I think is what he's most famous for. Imagine, they're like, oh, he wore top hats. Didn't he free the slaves? Also bow ties. But yeah, we learn about stuff. We learn the names of the different states and figures and stuff, and about slavery and tariffs, stuff
Yeah. That'd be like transport costs.
yeah, a NAFTA, stuff like that. I guess I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't remember, to be honest, what all we were required to learn. Ontario has the Mississauga? I don't know what you're trying to say. Rattler, only located near Tobermory. Hey Josh, heading up to northern Minnesota with my buddy Kevin and my boys, catching the feed on the way. Oh, nice, Adam. I didn't learn about Canada in history. Maybe I should have listened. Yeah, and you would have learned some of our most famous phrases like A.
I actually say that more than I think I did.
I think I say hey more than I say A.
I say it.
Or huh. Huh is totally an American thing though. Or I don't know if it's all over America, but in Arizona people are always Sunday service, blah blah blah, whatever. I don't know, they always have weird sayings. Huh.
When I was in Hawaii, I remember they said yeah?
In Hawaii?
Yeah.
They said yeah?
Yeah, where we would say A, they would say yeah.
That tastes good, yeah?
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah, don't people say that here too? I don't know. The A thing is a stereotype, but
I say it a lot.
very little people actually say it all the time. Ashley thinks she says it all the time. Again, that's probably more of that might be even a central Canada thing. We're on the west side of Canada, and people say A, especially people who work on the rigs. Well, they say a lot of things. So yeah, people do say that, I guess. No one was asking, so I'm not sure who I'm trying to convince here. Matthew Fox says his relatives invaded Canada during the Fenian raids. Dude, that's why we burnt down your White House. At school, I never learned anything about Canada in the USA except where to go to avoid the war. Now I love it. Enjoyed visiting years ago in Winnipeg. What? I think we've inserted ourselves into every war as a gesture of allyship. I don't know if that's a real word. So we've gone to every war. We didn't have to go to World War One, right? Or we didn't have to go to World War Two. Which one? Because we were under like monarchy power in World War One, or was it just before that that we got out of that? Now it's just representational. Like we're still part of the monarchy, but it's like not real.
I like a figurehead.
Yeah, it's like a figurehead. The queen. Because they don't even control their own shit, do they?
I think they do something. I don't know.
I don't know what they do. They just have a lot of duties and philanthropy or something. I don't even know what they do. But anyways, I think it was World War One. I mean, he knows about American war history. Maybe he knows about Canadian as well. Did we have to go to World War One? I'm not sure if we had to, but we did go, and it's. You guys heard of the Red Baron from World War One, the German ace pilot? It's debated on whether it was a Canadian regiment or whatever the heck you call it, or if it was an Australian who shot them down from the ground. Shot him down from the ground.
Wow, like a machine gun or something? What were you?
Well, it was a biplane or a triplane, right? So like that thing's made of fabric and wood. Anyways.
Can I close the chicken coop? Is that me?
Canada sent soldiers to World War One and World War Two. Oh, yes, they did. But I mean, like, I don't think we were required to, because we weren't in the war. You know what I mean? Barbara, that is what I'm talking about. Residential schools. Yeah, we learned about them a little bit, but maybe I'm younger than you. Canada served in both world wars, but not the Vietnam War. Right. I know that we served in the war, but I don't know if we were if we were part of the war. I think we just inserted ourselves into the war as an ally. The Red Baron was a fighter pilot with the German Air Force during World War I. Yes, I know. Isn't that what I said? Sorry, I don't know what I said. Maybe I said something different. Historical fact, Snoopy shot the Red Baron down. I don't know what you guys are talking about, kilts. It was Vietnam they tried to avoid. I'm not saying Canada tried to avoid any of World War One or the England places were obviously in the war. Europe. We went to war later. America went to war later because of Japan. But Canada was never attacked. And I think we were like, we should probably do something about this. That would be World War Two. World War One, I don't exactly know how, because that was still trench warfare in World War One, right? Which it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Monica says no for clarification. No, you were confused. Said Red Baron was Canadian or maybe Australian. No. No. That's not what I was saying. I said that the Red Baron was a German ace pilot, but it's debated on whether Canada or Australia shot him down, is what I said. Or that's what I meant to say anyways. I'm pretty sure that is what I said. Yeah. No, the Americans tried to avoid name into Canada. I don't know what that means. Maybe you meant to say nom. Oh, you did mean to say nom. Americans fled to Canada to avoid the draft to Vietnam. Okay. What kind of podcast do I listen to? I listen to Still Untitled, Making It, Reclaimed Audio, Joe Rogan Experience, The Basement Yard, and every once in a while I'll listen to some serial podcasts as well. Red Baron shot down by Australia. Yeah, and then some people say that's not correct. Our passenger planes to land in Canada on 9/11. Thank you. Well, I wasn't part of that decision, but if I was, I definitely would have still allowed it. Yeah, that was crazy. That's crazy. That happened. You know, that's insane. Oh, thanks, Cindy. Thank you very much. Snoopy was Australian. Okay. I don't know what that means. Still Untitled? You're a fan of Adam Savage? Do you think I wouldn't be a fan of Adam Savage based on what I do for a living? Of course I'm a fan of Adam Savage. Good night, Josh. Had a long day and have to get up early to take my mother shopping. Early and we'll catch the rest later. Thanks, Wendy. Found this in Wikipedia. World War II. During the war, Canada was subject to direct attack in the Battle of the St. Lawrence and in the shelling of a lighthouse in Estevan Point in British Columbia. Ooh, really? Was that after we inserted ourselves or was that before? I did not know that. Or maybe I did know that and I forgot because for some reason that might sound familiar. As a Russian submarine detected somewhere near Canada somewhere and then I think maybe they may have mentioned this as well. I don't know. Chris has some ammo from World War One. For practice rounds. Found them with a metal detector. Did you hear about the allegations from Adam Savage's sister? I did not. Shit. What did he do? I hope he didn't do something shitty. Also found a World War I Scottish Highlands cap badge while metal detecting, but found that in northern Saskatchewan. What? What is this world coming to with these weird names? Okay, these cookies are cooling now, so I'm gonna hurry up with these dishes. How long have I been on for? An hour? These dishes would go a lot faster if I wasn't talking to you guys, you know that? Emily says Adam Savage is fun to watch. I really don't like his more recent one-day builds because he's kind of just building anything and it's so not interesting. Like his headphone rack thing. Like what the heck? Why is this a half an hour video? Doesn't make any sense. And he's not good at filming, so the quality is really poor. But I like him, so I watch them anyways. Because for some reason I find the way he explains things relaxing and stuff. Not relaxing, that's not the right word. Intriguing, maybe? I don't know if that's the right word either. But I do like him, so I do watch his videos, even though I prefer it when he hasn't filmed. But obviously during COVID and stuff, they're avoiding that. I had to sign back in and just noticed your thumbnail. Pretty funny. What? I thought we helped you do dishes. I'm excited to see more about the octopus puzzle. I actually don't know what you're talking about. I'm assuming that was on tested somewhere, but I didn't see it. I was impressed that he made his own hinges for his slate. I didn't watch that video yet, but I'm going to at some point. Oregon coast was the only place attacked by Japan in World War II. Dropped a bomb, nothing damaged. Interesting, I thought. Now, the kilt was only for day-to-day wear in battle. We donned a full-length ball gown covered in sequins. The idea was to blind your opponent with luxury. Groundskeeper Willie. What are you talking about? I'm lost here. All right. Simpsons. Groundskeeper Willie. Oh, I like the Simpsons. Bomb balloons in World War II in Canada. Yo, did you guys hear about the bat bombs they were gonna use, but it failed because of something? Or maybe it succeeded. I don't remember, but that seems like a genius plot. This is my next sculpture. My next sculpture, I'm actually not entirely sure. I'm probably going to do something from the book. I've been doing client work for the last week, so I haven't been able to work in the shop because I've also been doing my runs, but today I finished my runs, so I should be able to do everything. Get it squared away. I mean, I have to have the right material to make a lot of the stuff in the book, but if you're on the wish list, I will be getting to your pieces that you've ordered. Wow, I don't know how quickly I can. You gotta also understand there's hundreds of things in there to make, so, and yeah, I've made some things for some people and then I like email them and then they email me one time and then they don't email back with their information or whatever, so then I gotta wait for that, and I wait usually about a week to do that, and then I move on to the next person, and if that same thing happens, you know, so I do it in order, but I don't make the orders in order, if that makes sense. So if there's like a turtle to be made and that comes before a rose, but I don't have the stuff to make the turtles, I'll make the roses. So then I'll pick the first person who made who wanted a rose made. If they don't want it anymore, or if they flake out or whatever happens and they don't take it, then I go to the next person who wanted a rose, email them, and so on and so forth. And then someone wanted a feather. If you watched the last vlog, then you saw that, and so I made that. And now more people want feathers, so now when I get the materials to make the feathers, I used a very specific finishing nail that I had a whole bunch of, and I don't have any more left, so I'll probably just use regular nails and see how that works, you know, sort of thing. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Plus, I also have to want to make it, you know what I mean? I don't always feel like making something. If it's uninspiring, I won't like it, and it won't turn out nicely. So, there's that too. I mean, this is my job, but it's also a passion, and if I start not liking it, that's not acceptable to me. So, that's just how I work. Also, by the way, I don't know why, but people seem to be continually sharp. So, if you order a metal sculpture from me, be aware that it may be sharp because it's made out of metal. I always get emails from people saying, hey, that was really sharp. Which I don't think it's criticism necessarily, but yeah, if it's made out of nails, it's going to be pokey. So, there's that. So, just be aware that if you're ordering something from me that's made out of metal, chances are that it's going to have some... I'd take all the barbs off and stuff so you don't get metal slivers, like that would suck, but if something's like a nail or something, or like pokey, it's going to remain pokey. Just because it becomes art doesn't mean it's going to lose its lethalness necessarily. Adam was invited to make a puzzle for an octopus. They have to work to get a lid off to get to food on the inside. For example, it is a two-part. Oh, sick! That's so cool. I have a couple items in the wish list. Completely understand how much you have to do. Well, thanks, Hannah. Man, it's weird. I can smell Ashley's cookies. Strange. Oh, well, that's a thing. That's a, what is that called? That's like a condition or what? I don't know if condition's the right word. Uh, Chris is saying it's hotter on average, or hotter lately than the average temperatures of Arizona and Australia in Saskatchewan. Huh. Well, the crafty stasher. Hi guys, welcome back. If you guys don't know who the crafty stasher is, you should subscribe to her. How hot is the weather here? Not very hot. I guess it's pretty hot, but like it's only like what, plus 25-ish at the hottest. Plus 25 degrees Celsius, of course. I don't know what that is, like 80 or something, maybe? I don't know. I am so hoping for a life-size moose sculpture in the future. I would love to make that. Every time I see a skeleton key, I think of you. I saw where Alex got several of the keys in his garage bio. Maybe you can get them for your key project. I always tell him what I'm looking for, and he always forgets. So they're probably long gone. Also, if he can sell them. Hey, Crafty. I need to start recording vocals, and I've been putting it off since May. I'm just not in the mood at all. Recording vocals for what? What are you working on? Oh, this is the, where did this come from, Ash? Oh, I didn't even know we had this. I was wondering what it was. I need to start recording. Oh, I already read that. I have 2 dishes, 3 dishes left. Oh, I guess 5 dishes actually. Oh, just a 30-year-old project that has to be done. It is music. Oh, okay. Well, get on it. I think we're running out of steam here, boys and ladies. We're out of comments, or at least I think we are. There we go. How does Ass Kicker work? Do you start posting in August? Yes. Well, yeah. So everything will go out. So, yeah. I was surprised to see you go live this late. It's because I wanted cookies while we were watching a movie, so then Ashley made them while I did the dinner cup because it seemed to breed more dishes. I was surprised to see. I made banana bread yesterday and finished knitting a Christmas stocking for my new great nephew. Nice. Sharon got her washed by Josh mug today. Awesome. Thanks. Cindy. What the heck? Matthew deleted your comment. I don't know why. That's annoying. Sorry, I was gonna read it, but I don't know what it said now. I figured I should just shut up and let other people talk. Did I study art? No, I never studied art. I feel the same way about math. I have to be inspired or else I won't be motivated. How long did it take you to do the jellyfish sculpture? Probably like, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6 or 7 hours or something like that. I don't actually remember. You should post links to Patreon and Instagram in your YouTube header. Easier to navigate pages. I don't know what a header is, but sure. That's a good suggestion. You should post, I already read that. Don't forget to mention your successful new Patreon. Yeah, thank you to everyone who's joined the Patreon. Oh, where is Ass Kicker's chat? Probably can't say ass. LOL. Oh, right, that makes sense. Where is Ass Kicker's chat? I don't even know what that is.
Maybe it's like on the.
Yeah, dude, I don't know how to work Patreon barely at all. Like,
Just figuring it out.
still figuring it out. So, I don't know. I have no idea. I finally got the app on my phone so that I can. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with it, you know. So, but I'm gonna try to stay on top of that as best I can because I do appreciate everyone who became a patron, whatever. Ass kicker. I'm late. Will you keep this available so I can watch the whole thing tomorrow while I'm at work? Oh, okay, thanks. NW. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, what about this, Ash?
Yeah.
I just have the stuff that we used to make the cookies. That's all I have left to wash. You know when you think you're done, you're like, yeah, and then you're like, damn it! I was just trying to think of a reference of a show where they always blame someone for the stuff that goes wrong. Can't remember what it is. I just woke up and another rainy day. Dang. I got to head off. Everyone have a good night. Be safe and be healthy. See ya, Matt. Thanks for moderating. I thought it was great how many people on Patreon don't chat or comment on your videos. A lot of lurking supporters. I'm happy it is working out for you and you finally did it. Huh? Oh, as in, yeah, I had no idea. Like, I mean, I didn't know who was going to do it and who wasn't going to do it, and really don't feel obligated to do it. But yeah, there's people who I didn't even know watched me. That's so awesome. So thank you, everyone. Maybe she means where did you first talk about the names of your Patreon members being ass kickers and that you're listening to them on your garage door. That was on the last vlog. I'm not sure if that is what she was asking, but yeah, that was on the last vlog. Hi Josh and Ashley. It was nice to actually catch a live. I keep wanting to watch the other live, but they are so long. Waiting for those other videos. Truly enjoy them. Well, thanks. Yeah, no, the lives are like, they're really only fun if you're part of it live, I think. I don't know why anyone likes watching them after the fact because they don't have a chance to interact. But if they like it, then they like it. I'm glad they like it. The videos keep getting better. That people will be like, oh, it's a Josh's video, so it doesn't matter if it's long, it'll be good. Of course, I'm just learning, and I'm trying to learn, but I'm glad you think so, because I try my best to make a good video. So thank you very much. Silent lurker here. Rarely comment, but I really enjoy your videos. You and Ashley are awesome. Well, thanks, Judy. I think I've seen you before. Judy Wise. Hi, Josh from Sacramento. Well, hello, Carmen. watch the live because you talk about stuff that might suggest that what might be in the upcoming videos. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Like the next video, guess what? We acquired something that'll make life way easier. We've already used it. And I already thought not that I broke it, but my neighbor, by the way, who lives right there, top-notch gent, to be honest. He dropped the F-bomb in the vlog, so I had to bleep it. Well, actually, I didn't even. I've already edited this part, but I didn't actually bleep it. I just silenced it, but it was funny because of what I said to him, and then he said, "Oh, F, you're so full of shit," and it was funny. So I kept it somewhat in the clip, but maybe I will bleep it so then it'll be more obvious what he said, just because I think it's funny. Okay, that's it, guys. I hope it's not a dishwasher. No, it's not a dishwasher. I enjoy you anyway. You share with any way you share with us. So please continue. Well, thanks, cat lady. Laugh my ass off. Top-notch gent. We all need good neighbors, and I'm lucky to have some. So yes, we do need them, and hopefully everyone can have them. Someday I will live stream, but we'll probably tick some people off. LOL, says Chris. All right, guys. Thank you for watching me wash dishes. I know that there's going to be people in the comments. So for everyone else who does enjoy it, thanks for being here. Thanks for doing everything. If you want, don't feel obligated, but I have a Patreon now. It'll help us out. We'll be able to do things better. There's 3 tiers. The lowest one is $3, which is because that's the lowest you can go. I think you can actually go lower. I tried to make it $1, but they said like a pop-up came up, so then I switched back to $3. But yes, I don't know what else to say, but thank you and good night. I'm gonna have some cookies and finish watching Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows Part 1. Thanks, Vera. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave this up. Hope you guys enjoy. Good night, and thanks for being here. There we go.